So I'm on my own now. I'm like a little baby. I was taught how to eat food, and now I have to practice in the real world. I got tutelage from the great Markus Rothkranz the first, and I know how to eat now, but it's up to me to continue the pattern and not mess this up.
He's walking somewhere.
As soon as I say that, all I smell is this Popeye's chicken. It smells good. It smells pretty good. It's probably not on the list of raw food vegan things. I learned so much spending the week with Markus and Cara, and the major thing I learned was by accident. As they fed me, each bowl, it was so small. I'm used to eating these giant meals. And every time they put a plate or bowl down in front of me, I'm like, oh, okay. But I would eat it, be satisfied, and then go do something immediately. I was not tired once, maybe once. But during the whole week, it was like I just felt good all the time. He's trying to kill me. Not even vegan. Let me tell you, I've been through many phases, eating one meal a day, and it's a huge meal, and I'm exhausted after. Or I do 2 meals a day, still 2 giant meals, like barely smaller than the 1 meal, and I'm exhausted after those too sometimes. Or fruit all day, spiking the sugar, but they're giant, like half a watermelon, where I'm like struggling to finish it because I don't want to save any pieces. Whereas when I went there, it's like these tiny meals, but they were so balanced with like fats and carbs and proteins. I've been avoiding mixing anything because I learned a long time ago that food combining is a thing. It's a myth. If it was a foot. It's not even true. Not even true. I have less gas, less bloating now, mixing everything together. I'm not saying I'm never gonna eat a giant meal. I plan to as soon as I'm done this video, but I'm just saying, like, maybe eating smaller meals is like having training wheels on. It's like, okay, I can digest fibrous foods like cabbage and nuts raw in a salad. It's like, okay, a small amount, and then you go and you're happy. Then you work your way up, and then you're maybe doing 2 meals a day. Oh, we'll see. I'm already ruining the whole diet, but this diet so far is very fun. I'm taking my intuition and just going to the grocery store. I'm craving cabbage and nuts and salt. I'm gonna have that, boom. If I want something sweet, I'll have some fruits. Fruits and nuts together, at last. Take that. Everybody's looking at me, I'm a moron, I'm 41, I'm vlogging in the street. So far today, it was a weird day because I just got home last night and I had no food because I left everything, but I had like scraps of what could be a meal. So I added like barley grass juice powder, and an apple, and ginger, and some macadamia nuts, and chlorella, flax seeds, like all this stuff to a smoothie. Decent. And so it was too big though. Usually I would drink that whole thing and be nauseous or something, but I just drank half, saved half for the morning, added some macadamia nuts to that, and an apple. Dare we dream it? So I had that for breakfast, and then went and did a bunch of shit. Let me just side rant. It was a bad day today. I'm just back in the groove. I'm in Toronto. I go to return a package. Post office is closed. I was like, oh, that's a heavy thing in my backpack for no reason. No worries. I just have to go buy a bunch of groceries. Don't worry about that. Then I went to go pick up a package that I missed while in Vegas. They're closed. No problem. I'm gonna go buy fruit. 2 bad things. That doesn't bother me. Law of attraction. Went to the fruit market. A wasp stung my neck hard for no reason. It's never happened in my life. I just read an article while checking the weather that said wasps are super aggressive. And I was like, whatever. I've never been stung by a wasp. That seeped into my brain and I law of attracted a wasp stinging my neck. Stinger's probably still in there. It hurts. I put aloe vera on it. There's a wasp right there. No. We've been over this. You already bit my neck. You've had enough. And that was about it. But I smiled after. I'm like, Don't let those three things get you down. Life is good. Life is good. So we're out here. I'm out here. So I just made a salad. That was my second meal. It's like kale, cabbage, macadamia nuts, hazelnuts, flax oil. Frickin' I bought a Thai spicy thing. Boom, pickles, olives. Yep. Kimchi, some. It was good. How's the audio, by the way? I'm testing something new on you guys, and then I review it on the camera channel. Is it unusable? What if I were to run across the street in slow motion? Would it work? So right now I'm heading to see if I can find a zinc copper supplement. Markus told me I need it to build stomach acid because I'm a wimp. And so we'll see if that helps, but sodium, iodine from the kelp, I should be able to digest a leaf and melt it in my gut. I look forward to that. Everything seemed to slowly improve while I was in Vegas though. I don't know if it was just that I was having fun for the first time in my life, that I was doing something new. It felt almost like a Thailand adventure, or that I'm being nourished properly for the first time. Or just like, I felt confident because Markus, like, he looks good, he feels good, and he's been doing this for a long time, so I was like, yeah, of course he's right. I've always wanted a raw vegan guru, and now I have one. And I'm doing his stuff, and it's fun. It tastes good, I feel good, digestion's a little weird. It's a little weird right now, but it'll adapt with the zinc. You don't know that it won't. It could. And by weird, I just mean that it's hard to push out these boisterous logs out of my ass. For the most part, I don't have much gas or bloating, signifying some improvement along the line. But like towards the end, when it's time to exit, it's like really heavy things coming out of my ass, and it's hard to push them. And did she hear that? She did look. Do you have any tips, ma'am? I'm actually craving goji berries for some reason. I think that would be super fun in a fruit salad with coconut whipped vanilla type thing. Oh. I just spent $150 on foods that will bloat me and only make me weaker and uglier. But I'm happy about the purchase. I got a multivitamin. I got zinc and copper separately because they didn't have them holding hands. And other things that will suck. So it's a pretty balanced diet. I'm eating everything. I'm not overindulging in the fruits. I'm still eating fruit. I have lots of them. Blueberries, grapes. sweet ones, but just not mono meals. So dinner tonight will probably be a random ass salad and then some dessert or something. I feel like I want coconut cream with some type of fruit, little sweet nudge. So pretty good, pretty good. Spent a lot of money today. Oh, I do not have that. I'm gonna leave. How you doing? You could thumb up the video. It helps. You know what doesn't help? When you make a soup with macadamia nuts mixed with soy sauce and bagels. That guy was doing it. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. The bagels, if you blend it, you kind of ruin the texture of what it should have been. You put the macadamia nuts and the soy sauce on the bagel, then you might have something, but you blended it. You even got a sesame seed bagel. They're just mush now. You're silly. I'm gonna leave. How you doing? Subscribing before more videos? Yeah.